Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Gene. This is Nika Chalmers. Nika, this is Gene McClintock, Chief Park Ranger.
Hello, Nika.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Nika's down visiting from Alaska.
Oh, great. And how are you, Lassie? Have you ever seen any Pueblo cliff dwellings before, Nika?
No, sir.
Those are the Spruce Tree ruins.
It's like a whole city.
It was, Nika, for almost 200 people. It's been there for 7 centuries, but it wasn't discovered until 1888.
Why did the Indians build their homes in caves?
For defense against their enemies. Those caves were natural fortresses.
That's right. In most of those dwellings, the only way in or out was by scaling the cliffs.
I guess the Indians are pretty brave, huh?
Brave and resourceful.
Mesa Verdes is one of the most exciting historical sites in the country, Nika. That's what brought me here. Since we discovered the cliff dwellings on national forest land in Arizona, the Park Service is going to help us on our plans for excavation and restoration. If we do half the job you've done here, I'll be happy.
Well, thanks, Bob. We're pretty proud of it, too. Our chief archaeologist is due here in about 10 minutes. We have just enough time for a cup of coffee before we have to get to work. Sound good?
Sure does.
Bob, you're going to be working for quite a while, aren't you?
Yes, we are, Nika.
Suppose it'd be okay if Lassie and I did some exploring of our own?
Gene?
Well, why not? There's a self-guided trail that begins right here. It's designed for people hiking without a guide.
You promise to stay on the trail and no wandering?
Yes, sir.
Your watch, it's 8 minutes to 2?
On the nose.
Okay, we'll expect you back at 4 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Generally, we don't allow dogs in the park, Lassie, but since you're in the Forest Service, we'll make an exception this time. I'll check you out on the register, Nika.
Register?
Well, that's just a safety precaution. Anyone going out on his own has to check out the number in his party, the names and the time they leave.
Oh, I see.
Now, you take that path down to the spruce tree. From there on, the trail is well marked.
Come on, Lassie. Maybe we could spot a trail down from out there. leg. I think it's broken. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear us?
The stabilization of some of these dwellings is the safety factor. Without clear access, it's... Bob?
Oh, I'm sorry, Alan. I did say 4 o'clock, didn't I?
You want to walk the trail, look for them?
I'd feel a lot better if we did.
You want me to go along?
No, thanks, Alan. We ought to be able to pick up their tracks.
What is it?
The signs pointed up the wrong trail.
What?
Oh, we have this problem all the time. Thoughtless kids usually having a little fun, but it's not funny.
Where does that trail lead?
On to the mesa. There's no telling which way they might have gone from here.
Nika! Lassie! What now?
We start a full-scale search. Let's get back to my office. We'll take my station wagon. I've got loudspeaker equipment and rescue gear.
That lets out our signal fire.
Nika, can you hear me? Nika! Nika! Can you hear me?
Request assistance from the youth police at Toyac. Have them patrol Moncus River Road and Navajo Canyon.
Right.
We'll stay on this thing all night if necessary.
That goes for us too, Gene. Mesa Verde headquarters clear.
Lassie, I'm sorry I got us into this mess. But I know they're looking for us. We just have to hang on till they find us.
Nika, Lassie! Nika! Lassie!
Here! We're down here! Bob! We're here!
Lassie!
Bob! We're here! Down here!
Let's try the south rim of the mesa.
Help! We're here! Down here!
Nika! Lassie!
Bob! We're here! We're down here!
Nika! Are you hurt badly?
I think my leg's broken.
Hang on. We'll get you out of there.
Quickest way's right over the top. Let's get the rappelling gear. I'll radio for help.
Take it easy, Nika. We'll get you both up there.
We're just gonna keep you in the litter till we get to the hospital, okay, Nika?
I'm sorry, Bob. We followed all the signs. Somewhere along the way, we got lost.
It's not your fault, Nika.
Someone deliberately turned one of the signs, Nika. We're just glad we found you.
Well, I sure learned one thing because of all this.
What's that?
The cliff dwellings are a nice place to visit, but I sure wouldn't want to live there.